Hello, Smith Station. I'm Dalton Pippins here with
Phyllis Atkins.
And today's show is going to go out to Miss Robinson's class, and here's your announcement, Smith Station.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. I know you missed us too. I mean, who wouldn't miss these faces? Well, first off, applications to be an office aide are due today.
No, they're not due today. Today's the first day they come. You can turn them in.
Well, the first
I knew you'd mess it up.
Today's the first day you could turn them in.
Yes, make sure you don't have too many accumulated tardies and like
and
write-ups.
don't get wrote up, and just be a good kid, okay?
Have got good grades, all that jazz.
No failures in office aide.
Yep. Also, sophomores, sorry to announce the Mardi Gras dance has been canceled.
I wanted to go.
So, well, we couldn't go.
Oh yeah, we're not sophomores.
Yeah,
we're too awesome for that. And the musical is coming up soon.
So if we can get the name right. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's a mouthful, but we got it.
So it's March 15th through the 17th.
Tickets for $5.
Come see it, guys. I might even go. I think it sounds pretty cool.
It's in the auditorium.
It'll be the Smith Station's first musical. Am I right?
I don't think so.
Well, we might be right. We don't know. So, guys.
Also,
yeah,
we need to bring the attention to the fact that today is Wilt Chamberlain Day. It is on this day. What was it? 50 years ago.
Yes.
50 years ago.
100 points by himself
in one game.
That's
100 points.
But
against the Knicks, Szymanski's favorite team.
So I guess you'd call him the Cam Newton of basketball.
Or you just call him the Wilt Chamberlain of being awesome.
But he was the one-man team, just like Cam.
There you go. Yeah.
Love you guys. Cameron Cotton.
Ben Wallace.
See you Monday.
So here's your weather.
Good weather.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. I'm Amy Henderson, and here's your weather. Today we're looking at some really strong winds, and it's going to be partly cloudy with a low of 62 and a high of 82. And tomorrow we're looking at some thunderstorms with a low of 40 and a high of 62. And over the weekend we're looking at some more clouds and probably some more rain as well. So you might want to go ahead and get out those rain boots and umbrellas just in case. Have a fantastic Friday. Amy Henderson, PNN.
First you're talking about the applications. I'm talking about the dance.
I know.
And then
we're going to talk about
the play. This musical. 15th through the 17th. Tickets are $5.
La la la, come see the musical.
Prom season is coming up, and Gymnastics Formals is the place to get your dresses and tuxedos. They have a large collection of tuxedo styles and colors to match any occasion. They carry dresses from designers like Tony Bowles, McDougal, Maury Lee, Studio 17, Party Time, and Wow Prom. They are located at 140 North Dean Road in Auburn, Alabama, right across the street from Hibachi Express. Visit gymnastic.com and like them on Facebook for great deals and events.
Here's Mason and Mansky with your weekly sports analysis.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. This is another installment in our weekly sports segment. This week we're going to talk about NCAA basketball tournament hopes for the local teams, college baseball, and a summary of last week's NBA All-Star Weekend. First, we'll break down Auburn's basketball NCAA title tourney chances.
The Auburn Tigers come in with a record of 14-14. They also have a record of 4-10 in the SEC play. In fact, the Tigers have won only once in the last 7 games. Barring a miracle occurring, the Auburn Tigers will not be playing in the NCAA tournament. The Auburn Tigers had a better conference record. Perhaps you could make a solid argument for the Tigers for a tournament bid. But for now, the Auburn Tigers can continue to play hard and end the season with a bid to a minor postseason tournament.
The Georgia Bulldogs are coming in with a record of 13-15. They have a record of 4-10 in the SEC, same as the Auburn Tigers. In fact, the Georgia Bulldogs and the Auburn Tigers are both in similar situations. Both are very young teams that just had a really tough time getting it going this year. The Georgia Bulldogs look to end the season on a good note.
The Alabama Crimson Tide are sitting in a great position with 19-9. Excuse me. They have a record of 8-6 in the SEC as of today. The Crimson Tide are 4th in the SEC standings behind Kentucky, Florida, and Vanderbilt. The Alabama Crimson Tide look to continue their good play during their stretch of the season. If they finish the season playing well, they could make the NCAA tournament.
Right. Moving on to college baseball, the Georgia Bulldogs improved to 8-0 with a victory against Savannah State on Tuesday. They defeated Savannah State 5-0. This is Georgia's 3rd shutout victory in a short season. The Georgia Bulldogs look to continue their outstanding play as they host Western Illinois this Sunday.
The Auburn Tigers are coming off a victory against Alabama State. The Auburn Tigers defeated Alabama State 7-1 to improve their overall record to 5-4. The Auburn Tigers look to improve on their solid play at home this weekend as they host Purdue this Sunday at 6 p.m.
The Alabama Crimson Tide are coming off a victory versus South Alabama. They defeated South Alabama 4-3 to improve their record to 4-3. With the win, it extends Alabama's win streak to 4 games. This Sunday, they will travel to New Orleans to take on Tulane. The Alabama Crimson Tide look to improve on their good play.
Moving to the NBA. The All-Star festivities were held last weekend in Orlando. This was highly viewed as a blockbuster All-Star weekend, in particular the Sprite Slam Dunk Contest, which a contest of a bunch of players you have never even heard of. The West defeated the East 152 to 149. This was a game where Kevin Durant won MVP honors.
It was also a game where Dwayne Wade gave Kobe Bryant a broken nose that turned into a concussion.
No defense up until the last 3 minutes of the game.
LeBron late game failures.
Amazing dunks by Blake Griffin.
And a triple-double by Dwayne Wade.
And the more rest of the great Jeremy Lin.
And last Thursday, speaking of Jeremy Lin, he had his worst game. The New York Knicks lost to the Miami Heat. Dalton Pippins has something to say about that.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say, yeah, we held Vicinity to 8 points. What up? Miami Heat, #1, baby.
Mason Donaldson.
The Mansky Flakes.
PNN.
Here's your report about the bass fishing team who recently went to a local tournament. We're here with Coach Flournoy, the coach of the bass fishing team. So, Coach, how do you think they did this past time?
They did pretty good. We fished 3 teams at Lake Martin, and we had one team that was leading the tournament. We had 139 boats that we competed against, and our team, they ended up finishing 8th. But they were leading until the very end, and then a lot of big sacks came in at the end that finished up the tournament. So we were real proud about them.
And how do you think they can do better next time?
Well, next time we're on a home lake, which is Lake Eufaula. We got a lot of experience down there, so hopefully we can get to some good spots that we know where to fish and where the fish are at. So the weigh-in's at 3 o'clock on March 10th at Lake Eufaula, Lake Point, and so y'all come out and see us.
I'm here with Tyler Green. He has recently placed 8th place in a tournament on Lake Martin. How do you feel about that?
Well, it was pretty exciting. We was holding first place for a while in the beginning of the weigh-in, and then as people came in, more flights came in, and they knocked us down. The winning weight was 10.33, but we finished with 5 pounds and 53 ounces. Felt pretty good, though, to place top 10 first tournament.
That's good. And what do you recommend your other teammates to do better on?
Just have a positive attitude and just try to go out there and get them, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you, bass fishing team. Good luck next time, and hopefully we'll make it there.
Lucy Davis.
Nora Samoya.
PNN.
So here's your movies.
Wait a minute. Movie.
Welcome back. We're here with your movies and DVDs releases. Coming out this Friday is Dr. Seuss, The Lorax cast, Zac Efron, Taylor Swift, and Danny Vito. It's a classic tale of forest creatures who share the enduring power of hope.
Also coming out, Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. The cast is Will Ferrell, Zach Galifianakis, Tim Heidecker, and Eric Warren. After being given $1 billion and squandering it away, the guy skipped time in a way just to get the money back.
Also coming out, it's Project X. The cast is Thomas Maine, Miles Teller, and Alex Knapp. It's an epic story about a high school boy's birthday party that got out of control in the footage that they thought no one could see.
Also coming out, Showtime. The cast is Lucas Pittaway, Daniel Henshaw, and Louise Harris. While trying to raise 3 boys in Adelaide poor suburbs and trying to get a man in her son's life, she welcomes in the wrong people, and all their lives change. It's based on a true story on the murders in Australia where 11 people were killed. Here's a clip.
It's your brother Barry. I thought you should know I'm on my way to Queensland. I don't know if I'm going to hitch all the way or catch the bus. Don't reckon I'll be home for a while, mate. Can you tell Mum?
You don't need to worry, right? They're nobody, mate. They're nothing.
Now for your DVD releases. The Myth of the American Sleepover, starring with the cast Amanda Brewer and Claire Slim. It's the youthful and tender coming-of-age drama, A Final Night of the Freedom Before School Starts.
Also coming on DVD, The Catechism of Catholicism. The cast is Steve Little, Walter Dalton, Mickey Ann Maddox, Bold and Blaze, A Man of Faith and Kindness, Some Strange Surprises.
And also coming out on DVD is Hugh. It's the cast of Jude Law and Ben Kingsley and Christopher Lee. It's 2 Oscar award-winning story about an orphan in Paris whose secret life is jeopardized.
Coming out also, Answers to Nothing. The cast is Dan Cook, Julie Benz, and Barbara Hershey. A man struggles with his own lives. The backdrop of this film is on a missing girls case and how it affects many different people's lives.
As you know, the Oscars came out February 26th. The winners for the Best Picture is The Artist. Actor in leading role, Jean Duran in The Artist.
The actress in leading role was Meryl Streep in The Iron Lady.
Actor supporting role, Christopher Plummer in The Beginners.
The actress in supporting role was Octavia Spencer in The Help.
Animated film, Rango. And that's it for your movies and DVDs. Thank you for watching. Norris and William.
Alicia Minto.
PNN.
I'm Taylor Medlock with your PNN Teacher of the Week, sponsored by Mike and Ed's at Smith Station. This week's teacher is Miss Duncan. She teaches anatomy and physiology and forensics. Let's go surprise her. Hey, congratulations, Miss Duncan. You're the Teacher of the Week for this week.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. For staff. What is the most rewarding part of teaching at Smith Station?
Well, it's a good question. I know most teachers always say the students, and that's the bottom line, it is the students.
Thank you so much. And how does it feel to be Teacher of the Week?
I'm excited. It's a surprise. It's a big surprise.
Alrighty, thank you so much for all that you do at Christmas Station.
Thank you.
All right, guys, to end today's show, I want everyone to stop what they're doing, put everything down. Take your right index finger, stick it in your ear, and go up and down. And tell me that don't sound like the noise Pac-Man machine makes. Have a great day, Smith Station.